What's up, guys? It's Matt, and welcome back to NFL Picks. I'm here with Shroud, and
Yeah,
this was a good one, bro. This was a good one.
yeah, we didn't collapse.
I went
Let's
11
get
and
it.
5. You went 9 and 7. Look at that overall, dude. We are
Hey,
one
bro.
game away from each other.
Hey, we didn't collapse. Let's get it.
The comeback needs to be studied. All right. But we're in week 5. So how we're gonna do this? We're doing things a little bit different because I'm gonna tell you right now, ahead of time. There are bye weeks coming.
Okay.
There are bye weeks now. There is an international game. There's maybe we should like brush up on my seasonal record predictions. See how those are going in terms of every team. So it's gonna be a pretty long video here. So let's lot of talking, lot of information. Let's go. Let's do it. We love it. Here, lot of content. First off, we're starting with Thursday night. This is probably the best one we've had all season when it comes to Amazon Prime. Buccaneers at Falcons.
Dude, this is probably my best game right now.
Bucks 3-1. Falcons 2-2. Just came off a win on the Saints. Bucks just came off a huge win over the Eagles. So
yep.
both coming off wins. No win.
Yeah, both looking strong, bro.
Both
I ain't
are
gonna lie.
probably gonna be the top contender for the NFC South, possibly, unless the Saints come back. We'll see what they do today. But I think I had the Buccaneers at 9-8. I think that was my season prediction, and I got the Falcons at 10-7. So, I mean, obviously, there's not much to talk about because they're looking good. They're both looking pretty good.
Yeah, there's nothing really to capitalize on.
There's some like season predictions we have to talk about because
Yeah, obviously, but this game is like
but pretty mid
not
above average teams right now, which is good.
not much to say much about them. Like, it's not like saying it's a bad thing.
Yeah,
It's saying like we know what to expect, so we know what's gonna come.
Bucks look really good against early NFC contenders, but folded against in my opinion was one of the worst teams at the time. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Falcons have lost to the Chiefs and Steelers. So I mean, there's really not much to say. It's just like who you think's gonna win this game. Let's see who you pick. Well, obviously this is a good game, so it's a big game. You're going with the Bucks.
I have to, bro.
I like it. I'm gonna say Falcons get the divisional dub here at home on Thursday. I think it should be the best game though. Should be the best game.
Yeah, in my opinion, it's the best game
so far, at least. All right. Oh wow, it always shows my pick on my screen. I guess I forgot to do that, but it's Jets Vikings in London, and if this was home, I would literally pick the Vikings, but it's in London, so I think the Jets got a good shot at pulling the upset off.
I don't know how I feel about that. Like, just because it's not home doesn't mean like I mean,
home turf is important. Home turf's important.
I don't know. I feel like they could adapt. Like they adapted without some of their players.
No, I'm saying home turf means a lot, but I'm saying the Jets have a great defense. So the Vikings. So I could see the Jets hanging on.
So
you
think the Jets are gonna ruin their streak?
Yeah.
I don't see it. Like, the Vikings, they look, bro.
They're good, but I mean, no one goes undefeated. It's gonna happen.
Okay. The Eagles went 5-0, and then they shit the bed.
Yeah, they started 10-0, but I mean, they were.
So don't say it's not impossible.
Yeah, they were a very complete team though, and they didn't really play easy opponents.
I think the Vikings are nearly going to be a complete team. Like what they're looking like right now.
I like a good upset here. I like it. It's spicy in London.
This is not the game.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Usually the most upsets happen in London. Like I'm not gonna. There were a lot of upsets last year. Because they were not.
I'm not budging. I don't think the streak is gonna end here.
Also, this is a team I have to talk about because the Vikings, I had it 6-11. 6-11.
What?
Were my season, dude? Anybody's season prediction average was like 6-11, 7-10. 5-12. So the fact they're 4-0 right now, it's insane. I'm not getting that pick right. There's no way I'm getting that prediction right. Like, they would have to mega collapse right now. So,
Yeah.
But I think they can lose this game. I don't think they're going to lose that. No, they're not going to lose that many games.
They're not going to lose that game.
I think they can lose a game or two, so I'm picking this one. But, yeah, we'll see. Good London game. I think it's a pretty good London game.
Like I respect your pick, but like I don't see them. I don't see them ending like right here.
Yeah,
They don't end it here.
No, it's ending.
I don't know.
All right, Panthers Bears. Pretty mid game.
Really mid game.
Panthers
it's
are
right.
coming off a loss to the Bengals. They scored a lot of points. Bears. Apparently, Caleb Williams has already broke the record for rookie passing yards, and that is insane to me because how fucking bad are the Bears? Holy shit.
See.
But yeah, no, they're 2-2. They beat the Rams. Rams hospital. I don't buy it, man. I love the Panthers. I like the Panthers team. I like the Panthers team.
Is he finally scoring after like how many games?
Yeah. I think he got his touchdown against the Rams. So
okay. I mean, it's progress, bro. Like y'all,
his first touchdown.
Y'all was coming off field goals. Like y'all got me scared, bro. Y'all was talking about like 11.
They had rushing touchdowns. They did. Okay. Caleb Williams didn't have a throwing touchdown until this a few days ago. So
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's progress. It's progress, bro. I appreciate y'all, but like the hype is not. It doesn't suffice the gameplay. I'm not gonna lie.
Is that why you're picking the Bears?
Well, it's because I don't believe in whatever the Panthers got.
I like what the Panthers have. I think they were just playing the
Bengals. Who were their key players again? I keep forgetting.
Andy Dalton blew out the Raiders, and he scored almost 30 points against the Bengals. So I mean, I still like the Panthers offense right now. It's way better than what Bryce Young made it to be. So I can definitely
never. Oh yeah, I forgot. Never play that guy again. Never play that guy.
Yeah, Bryce
Young. Why is that guy on the field?
He's working.
That's why the
that's why I'm picking them. Like, you can't even say they're a bad team anymore right now. I think the Panthers are a lot better.
Get that guy out. Why is that guy on an NFL field?
Bryce Young might be flipping burgers, bro. I'm just saying. All right, we gotta move on.
Anyways,
bro, this is underrated.
This is a must-win game. I'm not gonna lie. In my opinion, this is a must-win game for both teams, actually.
Literally,
because for both teams, because if you go 1-4, that's gonna look bad. Yep. If the Ravens gonna go 2-5,
2-3,
2-3. I mean, yeah, that's also bad for them.
It's very bad.
So whoever wins, more than likely, will be in contention.
Well, let's talk about what happened. Ravens absolutely embarrassed the Buffalo Bills Sunday night. Okay. When you saw that, they embarrassed them, destroyed them.
Yeah.
What was it, 35-10?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
That was
a
horrible.
3-0 team too, and it makes you realize, damn, the Bills maybe weren't as good. weren't as good as we thought they were.
The record really.
It doesn't, but the Ravens, man, holy shit, damn.
Yeah.
They're making statements now after that 0-2 start. So I'm kind of scared with the Bengals defense to play this team. But we're at home.
Yeah.
We got our first win against the Panthers, and I'm gonna tell you right now, this might be biased.
Yeah.
I think that the Bengals are one of the scariest teams when they have momentum. When the Bengals start to win
you can
games,
say that. You could
no,
say
you
that
could not say that
teams.
about anybody.
You could say that for most teams, though. Like,
that's the thing.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can, bro.
Can't.
Why are you trying to signify your team to be like, oh, if we were like this, we would be so dominant, bro?
I'm saying they can. So if the Bengals win this game, that's fucking terrifying. Because all of a sudden the Bengals would have a tiebreaker over the Ravens. And the Browns are doing so hot. So they would be easily like second in the division already after this game.
I'm not smelling what you're cooking, but you do you, bro.
I don't know how you're smelling it, cause you literally picked them.
Because I believe y'all are gonna win. I don't think the Ravens are gonna have one more on you.
So if you believe we're winning, then you believe we're second in the division after this.
Okay.
No matter what, we'd be second.
Whatever the fuck you just said, you're kind of just glazing your team at that point.
I'm not glazing. We would be second in the division standings. We would.
You're just speaking on speculation, bro.
No,
just
dude.
wait for
Even
the game.
if the Steelers lost, they're okay. If Steelers won,
okay.
Steelers won, they're at the top, right? The Browns won, they'd be 2-3, but we would still have the tiebreaker over the Ravens. So I mean, we would be second.
We'll see what happens, bro. This is all just like
this is speculation that you agree with because you picked them.
I'm telling you, I'm not. I didn't pick them because of what you just said. I picked them just because.
I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that's what would. I'm saying that's what would happen. You don't want the Ravens?
Okay, well, we'll see what happens.
I think the Ravens will win this.
Let me tell you this: if you guys don't score more than 20 points, you're losing the game. That's simple as that.
Well, that's what I'm saying as well.
Yeah, if you don't score,
we gotta score like we gotta score like 24. I'd say
you're losing if you don't score. I'm sorry, like that's just how it is. Your defense is not enough to like stop that. It's really not.
Well, obviously,
and you got
we were getting fucking ran through.
Yeah, my God, we know that. So you just know what's at stake here, bro. You're not. It's not like you're like. It's not like it's an easy game.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what's at stake. Pretty much the season.
Yeah.
Literally. So
contention. So this is a must-win game.
It's a must-win, but also if the Bengals win it, I mean, you're kind of the Bengals are good, right? They're a good team, right?
Don't say. I know you want to say it. Don't say
they're a good team, right?
Don't start getting spam comments.
Like
on this
you
shit,
don't want. No one the info doesn't want the Bengals to win.
So you think they're targeting the Bengals?
No, I'm not saying. Okay, I'm not saying that they're gonna. No, I'm saying the NFL doesn't want this because you don't want the Bengals to start getting hot. You don't.
Okay. So once they get hot, are they gonna be a scary team, or is that what you're saying?
Well, let's see. The Steelers, Browns.
Because your defense needs to get fucking hot for that shit to happen. I'll tell you that right now.
I'm saying the Steelers and Browns were both above us, right? And Steelers and Browns just both lost last week. Okay. And the Bengals and Ravens both won. Like you don't want these teams to. You don't want to start losing and collapsing and let these teams instantly get back to the top. Because there's a huge difference when a team has momentum than going right into the season. Because
I see what.
I mean, let's face it. If your team is close in the standings, like 5 weeks in the season, it's almost like the season just started. So you're like, oh shit. Like, let's be real. The Bengals and Ravens are supposed to be the best teams in the AFC North, right? So if you start collapsing. They're probably gonna start coming
back. So let me try to depict what you're saying.
All right. This is happening way too. No, we're talking too.
Okay, much. We'll talk later. We're not doing it
talking way too much. Oh, by the way, this is a banger. Cause you got. Do you know who this is? You know who this is?
This is the Texans.
This is the Bills and Texans. This is the Texans alternates H-Town. It's sick.
What's the significance behind this?
What?
Behind the logo. What's the significance behind the logo?
It's H-Town. They just made it. They made a new. They have a new like alternate logo for games.
Oh. Forget.
Yep, they're gonna wear these on their helmets. They got. I like their jerseys too.
Does it look good? At least
I think it looks pretty good. I like the jerseys. So
okay.
Bills are coming off a spanking. Texans barely beat probably the worst team in the NFL right now. And in the
both these teams don't look good.
So both teams don't look good, but one team I think looks better, has a lot more momentum by their side. And I think the Bills are starting to get a little exposed here.
I think the Bills are going off a little more
exposed here. Give me the Texans. You got the Bills.
I'm not convinced. I think the Bills can win this.
I think the Bills can win. That's why I didn't put like upset alert or anything.
Yeah, it's a big game.
Yeah.
Like this is a big game for a different reason. Like not to win, but just like just to see the matchup. Like two like
Oh, this is Stephon Diggs'
under
revenge game, man.
yeah.
It should be good. Yeah, but just give me the Texans. I think the Texans are. I think we're starting to get into like who's better. You're starting to think like who's better like late in this middle
Yeah.
of the season.
Yeah, like we're
So
going in.
we're picking the
Like
teams that we thought they were, and I think the
we're
Texans are much better than the
games.
Bills.
We're already 4 games deep, trying to see who's like gonna get exposed and stuff.
Yeah,
Like what's
I think
going
the
on.
Texans are a much more complete team than the Bills.
I agree, but I think the Bills
they have a better
chance.
resume too.
They got a better chance. A better resume doesn't mean like.
Do they have a better resume? Let's see.
I don't know. It probably isn't because considering the
what team they lose
other
to?
players.
They've only lost to the Vikings, and they
What to the Texans lost the Vikings? Wasn't it like 29-10? I think.
Yeah, they blew them out. They blew them out, but I mean.
So both their losses were blowouts. It's gonna be a good game either way.
Yeah. Should be a great game. All right, moving on. Colts, Jags.
I don't want to look at this. This is ugly.
Let's see. Colts beat the Steelers. First L to the Steelers. I think Joe Flacco is going to start as well. The Jaguars 0-4. Almost got the job done against Texans.
Yeah. That's I was surprised like that like on Sunday.
Hey,
like
bro,
there's no.
You showed me the score and I was like, I'm not worried. It's like the
you were picking up. He was like, yeah. Anyways, thanks for the free pick.
Yeah, thanks for the free one, bro. The Colts aren't bad, but man,
Yeah.
I just don't. Okay, this is gonna be a valid reason to not like the team.
Okay.
Their main quarterback, literally, I'm pretty sure, almost suffered a concussion, and their head coach brought him back in the game and told him to run the ball straight at the defense. What the fuck is wrong with you, Shane Steichen?
What the concussion?
Pretty much. Literally got injured, came back, and you're like, all right, run a play again. Like, and literally got his head taken off and got injured again. So for that reason, fuck you, Colts. Like, that was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Like, you literally do not care about your players. So I'm going to give the Jaguars their first win. Have a great day.
Imagine going off the injury and be like, yo, just run the ball. Like, bro.
I mean, hey, Joe Flacco is a great quarterback. There's no doubt in my mind. I think the Jags are hungry for the first win, and they really came close against the Texans. So I think they can get here against I think a much worse team, roster wise.
Yeah.
I think they got shot. They're home too. So I like this upset. Good upset. And the Colts. I mean, nothing wrong with picking the Colts. All right. Dolphins, Pats, Patriots. Yeah, this is the trash bowl. I don't think I have to explain this. I'll explain it anyway to you. The Dolphins are the only team in the NFL who has not led in a single game in regulation. Did you know that? They won a game, but they won at last second by a field goal. So they have not led a single second in regulation at any game. That's crazy to me. They haven't led for a second. How crazy is that shit?
I don't know, bro. Dude. The
they
fact that I'm looking
led
at
for
this...
a single second. They haven't led any game.
Wait, the Dolphins?
At any point, yeah.
Holy.
Wait. That is a crazy stat.
Wait, is Tua playing?
No, he fucking got concussed.
Oh, I forget.
And the Patriots, ever since being the Bengals in week 1, have looked like shit.
Is Tyreek playing?
Yeah, Tyreek's playing.
Bro. Maybe he's not system by Tyreek. Maybe you do need to.
No, yeah, well, yeah, you need your quarterback who has showed a lot of chemistry with your wide receiver.
It's really like showing like you need Tua, bro.
It shows Tua is better than people thought. Yeah, people really gave him credit for.
Yeah.
He was a mid QB. He wasn't elite, right? But he was definitely a quarterback
he was a good fit to the job, bro.
That elevated his team. Yeah. So
yeah, like
I don't know. I can't even pick this game because both teams haven't won since
Or
week 1. Haven't looked
I
good
look you.
since
I'm
week
looking
1.
into the Pats. I'm looking into the Pats, bro.
Yeah, I like it. I'm actually going with the split. I'm gonna try and beat you with the split here.
Beat me with the split. You're only doing. You don't
No,
even want to
no.
pick them, but you're
I
only
originally
beating them.
I originally picked Dolphins. I did. So
Okay.
I don't know. It's a tough
Ju-
pick.
just by the way you're like talking about them, it's like you really didn't like the
Well,
pick it, bro.
you sound like when you pick, you're confident in every single pick. Like you can't see the other
No.
team winning.
I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, that's true. I pick with confidence.
right.
That's only.
I like your
That's only.
confidence, but you gotta be like open minded. Like, yeah, Dolphins could definitely win this. Let's be real here.
I mean, yeah, I also thought that, but I'm like, I'd rather go with the option that I feel as if like
I mean,
I'd have more like a chance.
I mean,
Like
I picked my team, and I can literally see the Ravens destroying
like
us. And
like
I'm
some of it
scared.
like it's obvious like the Bucks game. It's obvious I'm biased because I literally have it.
Real
Literally,
shit.
I live with the team, so
Hey, there's nothing wrong with picking the Bucks every week. I don't care.
yeah,
I don't
there's
care.
nothing wrong with that. But other games, I'm a
Right.
little skeptical about. Like it's like
I try to be open with every game. Other than
yeah,
yeah.
but I'm saying like this game in particular, I just didn't know who to pick. Like I just picked the Pats.
Facts. That's what I'm saying, bro. I just picked the Dolphins for that same
I
reason.
don't even know who to pick.
Browns
All right, this game.
Commanders. Browns.
This is a good game.
Browns have only
Yeah.
beat the Jaguars. Uh,
I
they've
can't
come
believe you just said
close.
that.
They've come close. They lost to a team that had no Devontae Adams or Max Crosby, their best players. I mean, like I can see the Browns definitely pulling off an upset here because I think they're better than people think they are, right? Like they could definitely like their defense could show up one week, you know what I mean? Like they could show up one week and like never show up again, right? Like that always happens with the Browns. They're very inconsistent, but they could be really good if their defense shows up, right? They could be like extremely good. So it always worries me. About Browns games because I could pick against them and they could just like shut out a team, but not score that much because their offense is definitely bad this year. So, but you know an offense that's not bad this year? The Commanders. Holy shit, dude! They are putting up points. They just put up 42 last week against the Cardinals, who I thought was not a bad team. So, why not they do it again? You got the Browns. I respect it. I like it. Commanders, I again destroyed the Cardinals. Destroyed my Cardinals pick. I might be sleeping on the Commanders, but no more. They're at the top of the NFC East right now, in my opinion. They're better than any team in that division right now. Could that change? Absolutely. But the Commanders are better, and you can't even deny that. You know what else I can't deny? I think the Browns might be the worst team in the AFC North right now. So it's like, I don't know. A lot going against the Browns here, so I'm gonna go with the Commanders again. They're on a hot streak too. Shrug?
Yeah,
Yeah, you okay?
I agree with that. Sorry, space out a second.
Deshaun Watson got sacked at the end of the game. They could have definitely beat the Raiders.
Imagine last game drive. It's fourth down.
A lot of fluky things happened that game, though.
A lot. You just get sacked, bro.
There were a lot of fluky things that happened that game, though. Like a weird interception, a fucking fumble touchdown that the Browns got. So it could have been a lot like worse for the Browns, but you know they got lucky they got lucky to even be in that game, but they almost pulled it off. Shit happens like that in the NFL. But here we got the Raiders Broncos AFC West showdown against two mid teams again. But I don't know. Broncos really showed up against the Buccaneers. I don't know if it's Bray Baker just had a bad game or Broncos defense is legit. Could very well be. I mean, the Jets and Broncos had a rainy game, so not a lot of points were scored. But
Yeah.
the defense was good. We still don't. There's still a few questions, right? In Week 5, still a few questions we have to be answered. Like, are the Broncos good? Are the Broncos legit? I have no fucking clue because their quarterback threw for 60 yards and still won. So I don't know. Raiders are squeaking out games that honestly they're just mid, right? But maybe they shouldn't have beat the Browns without their two best players. So what could they be like with their best two players? Maybe we won't never know that because Devontae Adams is now requesting a trade, which is crazy. So, but I'm gonna go with this philosophy here. The Raiders haven't lost to the Broncos in like 4 years, and they play them twice a year. They haven't lost them in a very long time. They just know how to beat the Broncos. I think the Broncos are pretty weak offensively. So if Max Crosby comes back, should be a Raiders win. Thank you very much for coming to my TED Talk. All right.
Yeah.
we're just going to move on there.
Move on.
The games that don't have to be talked about that much. Cardinals, 49ers. Tom Brady is calling this game, and that's the only interesting thing about it.
All right.
NFC West showdown. Divisional game. Gotta love it. Cardinals could very well get an upset here, and I wouldn't be surprised. But am I picking that after the Commanders embarrassed them? Absolutely not. I like that you picked it. I think it could very well happen. I just give me the better roster, I guess.
Okay. Again, this is another Giants type of pick. I'm taking shots in the dark for this.
You got to pick upsets. I respect it. You just got to pick upsets sometimes.
Yeah, taking shots in the dark.
And
bro.
I like this upset pick. I do. I just don't know. I think I'm going with the home team here, and I think they're getting a few players back. They're still a fucking hospital. Don't get me wrong. I mean, like half of the roster is in the IR, so it's terrifying. I can see that. I can see the Cardinals squeak out an upset here, though. I can see it. Packers Rams. This is my game that I chose the upset, and I'm going with the Rams. You went the Rams too. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Jordan Love looks like shit when he came back. I think they should just bring Malik Willis back, and they'll have a better shot. It didn't look like Jordan Love could escape the pocket. I think they just brought him back way too fast. You should have gave him more time. And now he just looked bad. He was cooking at the end, but I think this is just one of those games the Rams win for no reason. And that's just what happens in the NFL. So, I have no reason. Just give me the Rams. I think Matthew Stafford can get it done. All right, moving on. Giants, Seahawks. Giants didn't lose bad against the Cowboys as I thought they would. They definitely put up a fight. That defense is just pretty strong. Or maybe the Cowboys offense is bad. Still don't know. Still a lot of questions. Seahawks.
Yeah.
Lost a game that honestly they were supposed to. Like, it was just a great game. Honestly, a fucking great game. Like, the Lions won because Jared Goff didn't miss an incompletion. Literally went perfect. He had a perfect game. I mean, you can't really do much. Like, there's not much you could do on defense with that. If he just has a perfect game, if the receivers don't drop passes, it's just you can't. And they kept up. They did. They had a great game. It was a great game against both teams. So give me the Seahawks. I really like it. I think it's gonna be an ass spanking, to be honest, because I don't know what else would be an ass spanking on this schedule, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's just too many inconsistent teams still. They're just not. No team is consistent enough. Even the fucking Chiefs. There's the Chiefs who are 4-0, and I still I don't trust that team. I don't trust that team to do an ass spanking.
Do you trust the Chargers if they went 4-0? No.
No, I would not.
No. No.
If the Steelers won that game 27-24, no, I would not pick them to do an ass beating.
Bro, Matt, it's literally a paradox.
Like, you can't trust any team right now.
It's literally a paradox, bro. Every time a team goes like 3 wins, you're gonna be like, oh wait, no, it's the Chargers we're talking. No, wait, no.
Honestly, the only team you can trust is the Vikings.
Yeah,
even
the Vikings are actually legit.
And even I can't because they're in London.
Why?
It's a whole different environment.
Dude, they're him, bro. It doesn't matter.
It's a whole different environment. I'm telling you right now.
Their whole team is a whole different environment.
That may be true, but bro, I'm telling you.
Yeah, like they're not.
So do you think it's gonna be an ass spanking in London?
No,
I think it's gonna be a close game.
I think it's gonna be 2 possessions on the Vikings.
Yeah.
Like 34-19.
Yeah, so I can't pick that as an ass
You
spanking.
can clip that, by the way.
So I got Seahawks. I got Seahawks. All right.
34-19.
34-19.
Yeah, you can clip it if you want.
No. I'm thinking.
Yeah. I'm going with 34-19.
Like, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking like 21-10, if that happens.
27-22.
21-10. It's way more defensive than that. Maybe like 13-10, in my opinion. I think it's gonna be like.
No low scoring.
I think it's gonna be a field goal game.
I'm not buying low scoring. I'm gonna be like
field goal game, man. I'm telling you. 14-10. How about that?
18-12.
That's a weird score. That's a weird fucking score. All right. Anyways, give me. We're not talking about ass spanking. You can pick the Giants. Whatever. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
All right. Cowboys.
Okay.
Wait. What was my ass spanking last week that I picked? Was it Texans Jags? We finally got an ass spanking right. Oh my god. Well, we didn't get. It was an ass spanking, but we got the win right. Holy shit. But yeah. I like the Seahawks a lot better right now. They just look way much better of a team, offensively and defensively. So, Cowboys, Steelers. This is Sunday night, by the way.
Nope.
Cowboys 2-2, Steelers 3-1. Suffered their first loss to Joe Flacco and the Colts. Cowboys beat the Giants, not handily, but they beat the Giants. Who else have they beat? They beat the Browns. Pretty mid team so far. But, I mean, you could also say that for the Steelers. I think the best team the Steelers have beaten were the Falcons, but it was a week 1 game. I mean, is it really credible? Not as credible as the most recent weeks. So, yeah, I don't know. They did beat the Chargers, though, who, in my opinion, every team is going to look good against the Chiefs. I think every team is going to, bring up their best a scheme against the Chiefs, and that's just how it's going to be, because every team is going to mark that game. But back to this game, I'm going with this. Great game, by the way, great game for Sunday night. Give me the Cowboys. Oh, you went the Cowboys too. I thought we split it here. I was trying to be.
No, we're not splitting.
We're on the same page here. You don't think the?
Yeah, no. Steelers had a quiet 3-0. Now they're just gonna. Go back to their original
They're going to
state.
start collapsing? I sure hope so, but I can see the Steelers winning this. I just picked the Cowboys.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess I like them offensively.
I see it, but I see the Cowboys beating more.
I like their team more overall. I think Steelers' defense is one of the best in the league, but I think the defense and the offense is what matters.
True.
And I don't like the consistency.
Yeah.
Steelers started getting going last game, so we'll see, but still a little inconsistent for me.
I still believe that they'll have a better chance of doing it.
All right. Here we go. So this is Monday night. Saints, Chiefs. Saints lost by a 58-yard field goal to the Falcons and a weird pick six. So I do still think Saints are a decent team. And like I said, this is my philosophy has been absolutely correct so far. That every game, every team is bringing out their best scheme to try and beat the Chiefs. And you're seeing that every week.
Yeah,
every team is competing against the Chiefs.
I see the vision.
The Chiefs cannot blow anyone out. So is it the Chiefs who are maybe worse, or is it every team is just giving their best shot against the Chiefs? What do you think is more true? Shroud.
I don't know. That's like saying
are the Chiefs worse, or is every team just giving their best shot against them?
The teams are just giving their best shot.
We still need more information.
Yeah, this is like asking are the Chiefs good because of Patrick Mahomes, or is Patrick Mahomes good because of the
Chiefs haven't won by more than a touchdown to anybody. They haven't even
That,
blown
that's like
anybody out.
that's no, that's asking like is the Chiefs good because of Patrick Mahomes, or is Patrick Mahomes good because of the Chiefs?
Well, let's be real. So the Chiefs have won back-to-back Super Bowls, right?
Okay.
So I think it's safe to assume every
Yeah.
team is like this is the standard. So like we're gonna give our best shot against this team. Every team like who plays the Chiefs probably has that game circled because they want to show their best fucking game and effort against that team, against the
So
best.
let me ask you this: do you think Mahomes is too like endorsed in his scheme, or do you think he can do the same success with, or like similar success like the other
I
teams?
believe in systems. I also believe in a quarterback being good. So I would say both. I know it's a cop out answer, but you can't tell me Mahomes
You
could go
really
to the Panthers and just ball out. You know what I mean?
he can't he
Like
needs his players. He needs his
you
key players.
need a it's a team game. We can't just
Yeah,
say like we can't.
we can't. I know, I get what you mean. I'm just saying, like, there have been literal teams that have been average, and
I
people
think
that have,
he can be good. I just don't think he'd be like the
you
guy
know,
he
well,
is right now.
back to back
Yeah,
Super Bowls, like that. That's just not going to
he's
happen.
just he would look worse. I think we can say
Yeah,
that. So yeah, it's all
I
about
feel
the
like
scheme.
I feel like teams reflect on the like some teams reflect on the QB, and the QB's like has potential, but he gets on the shitty teams and he's just
So
shadowed as someone bad.
so now we're seeing Travis Kelsey is being used a lot less this season. So if he is washed, if he's like not as good anymore, that's kind of why you're seeing Mahomes just throw a pick every game. He's kind of struggling a little bit.
Bro, I saw a tweet
He's
that
struggling,
said
man.
like I saw a tweet that said like in 2024 here are these QB stats, and it was like Jalen Hurts and fucking Mahomes being
You
compared
know Burrow stats. He has 8 touchdowns and 1 pick. Mahomes has 5 touchdowns and 4 picks.
this season.
Yeah,
Okay, but
and look at the records.
okay, yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like
that's
it's
what
a
I'm saying.
team game, man.
That's so misleading, bro. You have six,
Daniel Jones has better stats right now than Mahomes. Like he's not looking like himself.
bro. Stats don't even like show the game, bro. It doesn't even matter.
But that's what I'm saying. Like Daniel Jones, who everyone probably is like he's not a good quarterback, has better stats than Mahomes right now.
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy?
yeah, but the
But they're
team
4-0. So
yeah, the team,
that's what I'm saying.
the team overshadows like the actual performance.
Right.
Like it's like if we're talking actual QB, do we gauge QB performances based on like
You
how they
can't.
win
I don't
games?
think you can rate QBs.
I don't think you can rate. No. You have to do it by legacy. That's what you have to do it, because if you're gonna gauge a QB based off performance, a QB can go perfect and still lose the game.
I think.
But you
I
can
think
see
you gotta rank a quarterback off of accuracy. I think that's the best thing.
I don't know.
Quarterback.
What do you mean by accuracy? Like, be specific. Like regular season accuracy?
how close to the hands of a receiver can that person throw consistently?
So more like most accurate, or we're not talking like legacy wise, like who's an actual better QB than him? Because I feel like legacy and like other stuff, I feel like that's a way better measurement to gauge.
Success
like,
is a good measurement, but
for QBs at least.
But
That's
does
really,
that really
that's
tell
not
you
really
if a
good.
quarterback's talented? Like, could a quarterback just leave?
Yes. It
I
does tell you
don't
a little
know.
bit.
I don't think so.
It does tell you a little bit.
Nick Foles won a Super Bowl on the Eagles.
Okay,
Do you
consider Tom Brady like pretty skilled, like based on what he is? No, he's not that skilled,
exactly?
but he still knows how to win. That's what considers like a really good QB. Do you think a
he knows
QB
how
is
to
just
win.
all about skill?
It's about skill and being clutch.
Yeah.
Which also goes to accuracy, by the way. You gotta be accurate with the ball.
Yeah. So
to do those things.
if you only focus on one aspect of the game, it overshadows what like other aspects of the game. Like this game's just not only about like how well you can throw the ball. Decision making plays into it. Like you can throw well.
We need to stop being philosophical, because literally, like, football is the hardest thing to explain individuality.
Is this the last game?
Yeah, it's the last game.
Okay, that's why I was saying, like, I feel like gauging QB is very hard, and it's hard to not be subjective about it, because like
Exactly.
yeah, I don't know. You're gonna have to have like a whole TED talk about that.
Like, I think we just need to stop like quarterback rankings every fucking week.
No, I think
We need
quarterback
like
rankings are very misleading, and they just give off like the wrong impression of a QB.
it gives off the wrong impression of the sport.
Like you,
Like
like you, could- you
it's
could
a
be
fucking team league. It is a
you could be
team league.
you could be 0-4 and be considered a bottom 25 QB. Like it's not even
Well,
funny.
you could be 0-4 and be a fucking top 3 quarterback.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because you're 0-4, right? You know, you see how that doesn't make sense.
I think
You
you're
see how that doesn't make
measuring
sense?
record way too much as well.
No, I'm saying like, do you see how that doesn't make sense? Like, you can be 0-4, but you could be throwing the best stats of your life, like no picks at all, but you're going 0-4. Are you
Yeah,
kidding
but
me?
you shouldn't be shit talked because your fucking team is like is 0-4. You know what I mean?
But saying that much, you saying it's a team game, but the quarterback also matters too. But
Right.
if you're
So
just
if
looking
the
at
quarterback is
eventuality,
blowing out and the defense completely sucks, the
shouldn't
quarterback's
it,
good.
shouldn't it just reflect on the team then? And it just like quarterback's not being like overused or something, like underused or
Well,
something.
that's what I'm saying. It's just like let's just calm down with fucking quarterback ranks.
Yeah, let's
Time.
let's just let's
Give
just let's just let's just use team rankings this time, not like
yeah. Let's
quarterback
just
statistic
just
comparisons.
look. Okay, listen. Football is the hardest sport to judge individuality
Yeah,
because
I agree.
it
I agree.
there's 22 guys. Every
Yeah,
play is completely crazy. I mean, you
yeah.
can't like.
It,
It
it's
could,
very
there's
it's
so
very
many fluky plays, so many like you know why people say football is a game of inches because
yeah.
it could all come down to just what ifs all the time.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Literally, the game is really the game is it's huge, bro. The player limit, like the things you can do, the creativity, bro. I'm saying like it's really
I
hard.
believe in the end, yes, record matters. But if you're talking middle of the season, I mean you can't judge.
Okay, I feel like success is like a scapegoat from that. It's like we could just step back from all the gameplay and be like, all right, who's the greatest quarterback of all time? Well, we're looking at this, dude. Back then, Patriots dynasty. This dude Tom Brady went 6-7 on Super
What
Bowls.
if Patrick Mahomes
Like,
was throwing like 0 touchdowns and his team somehow just won like 13 games? Like, you know what I mean?
But and then suddenly just won the Super Bowl. Like, is he the GOAT?
Do you think he does anything by scoring no touchdowns? I don't think he
Dude,
does.
I don't know. I feel like scoring value matters too, because if you're in a game and
All
you
right.
score
All
no
right,
touchdown.
we're like 42 minutes in.
Okay, sorry. All right.
Listen,
right.
I'm done with it. I'm hate picking at this point.
I'm with you too. I don't want the Chiefs to win.
Like they're just not. They don't look good.
It's okay.
Can they please lose a game?
We'll see. We'll see their true colors soon enough.
I think the Saints didn't. I don't want to say they didn't look good, but they didn't look bad
Was the
either.
Cowboy game a fluke? That's the big question here.
No, it was not. Because they've lost their last games by a total of like what? 4 points.
Okay,
5.
but judging from that Cowboys game, they should be stopping every team like that, right?
Okay, not every team's gonna score 50 points. They're gonna score 50 points every game.
Bro, Derek Carr was cooking, bro. Why did he do that against?
I mean,
who did he play?
I mean, he's still
Who did he
kind of
play?
cooking.
Who did he play? Who did he play?
Let's see. Falcons, I think, have a good defense.
Falcons, okay, that was decent.
Who was the other team? Eagles. Yeah, they're not looking too hot.
Okay. I feel like they should have won that. They should be 2-3-1 right now.
It was an away game though.
Dude, it's the Eagles.
The Eagles.
It's Jalen Hurts. It's
I
Jalen
don't know how to
Hurts.
tell you this, but the Eagles are not a bad team. Your Buccaneers
I
are
don't
just
know.
very good.
Okay, thanks for
Dude, I'm serious.
Thanks for the compliment. Thanks for the compliment. But I'm saying it like now. Like, I think
the Bucs are good.
should have won. I think the Saints should have won. Still.
Yeah, they should have won, but I mean, you can't do anything about a 60-yard field goal. And
I'm just telling you, like, Falcons is understandable. Eagles, I don't know if they would win.
Well, you're picking the Saints anyway, so I don't know where we're arguing.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know what we're talking about.
That's gonna be that for the picks, and then bye week we got the Lions and Chargers.
Oh, we got bye weeks now. Let's get it.
Lions looking really good, honestly. Like they've only lost to the Buccaneers. Honestly, Lions could just be the best team right now. I'm not even kidding. You could make an argument. I wouldn't be surprised.
Whatever.
Chargers. You're kind of falling off. How do you score 10? How do you score 10 points? It's 10-0, and then just score not the rest of the game for 3 quarters. You don't score the rest of the game. What do
You guys forget how to play football.
Justin Herbert is literally slamming his helmet on the sideline.
No,
you guys
Doug,
are losing your team, man.
Bro, when Duck pinged, like asking, like, bro, how did the Chargers lose to the fucking Chiefs, bro?
Let's see.
If you don't play offense for like 45 minutes of your life, I don't know what you want me to say.
Let's see.
Like,
They beat the Raiders week 1, and they beat the Carolina Panthers with Bryce Young. Yeah, I didn't buy you fuckers for a second. I didn't buy them for a second. But again, my theory: every team is going to play the Chiefs hard. That's why I think the Chiefs could almost always could lose every game.
I could just be like a bystander and call this like massive hate watch.
Unless a team absolutely sucks, I'll pick the Chiefs. You know what I mean? Like, okay. I think a team is bad. I'm picking the Chiefs.
Okay, by that logic, you got dicked by the fucking Patriots and you lost that other game, and then you still were the game.
Week 1, buddy.
Okay, it doesn't matter. You still lost. Anyways,
week 1, Eagles, Titans, Eagles 2-2. I'm still not worried, but Commanders by far best team. I'll tell you why the Eagles lost, by the way, as badly. They didn't have their top 2 receivers, so that's why they had no fucking offense.
Yeah,
I'm look at. I don't like Jalen Hurts. I think he's overrated. I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's Mac Jones level bad or like Daniel Jones.
He's not that good, but he's not bad.
But with his top 2 receivers out, I really didn't expect him to win that game. I picked I picked the Eagles before I knew both of their fucking receivers were out. So I'm like, oh shit, Bucks are going. Yeah. Titans. Very good game against the Dolphins. Literally just destroyed them. No competition, really.
No explanation at all.
So it's good that they're picking it up. Hopefully they can get more wins in the future. They needed this bye week to regroup, and they're like, shit, bro, we just got to win. So, but they did not look good the first 3 weeks. Did not look good at all. But blowing out the Dolphins, I guess, boosts your morale a little bit. Shows that you can win a game. Got it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, once you get that first win out of the way, I think you can get some momentum. I don't think so? I don't think the Titans are good with momentum, but with a bye week, could be good. Could be good for them. All right.
I agree.
This gonna be the picks. Hope you guys enjoy this and let us know your predictions down below. Sorry, this was a very long video. We just ramble about our favorite teams and just random shit. Honestly,
we just went through a whole debate for no reason.
I almost want to fucking edit this shit because that was just unnecessary.
That was just so no. I think you have to edit it. Like, that was just so bad.
No, it's fine. All right, we'll see you guys next time. HakunaMattata.
Bye bye. See y'all next.
See you next week.